Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today we bring you a vibrant video that explores life in Mexico, a place where passion is in the air and sexuality is celebrated in unique and colorful ways. From cultural traditions to energetic parties, we will discover how Mexicans embrace their sexuality and express their desires without taboos. Get ready to immerse yourself in a culture rich in diversity and joy, where love and freedom intertwine in every corner. Like, subscribe, and share. Don't miss out. Let's begin this exciting adventure. Mexico, a country rich in history, culture, and traditions, is a place where diversity is celebrated in every corner. From its ancient civilizations to its vibrant contemporary life, Mexico offers a unique tapestry that attracts millions of visitors every year. This video will explore the history of Mexico, its vibrant culture, and some interesting facts that highlight the uniqueness of this country. In addition, we will briefly touch on the topic of sexuality in Mexico, where passion is in the air and sexuality is a celebration. Mexico's history dates back thousands of years before the arrival of Europeans. Ancient civilizations such as the Olmec, Mayan, and Aztec left behind an impressive legacy that can still be seen in archaeological ruins scattered throughout the country. The Olmec, considered the mother culture of Mesoamerica, flourished around 1200 BC and are known for their enormous stone heads. The Mayans, who dominated southeastern Mexico, developed an advanced system of writing, mathematics, and astronomy. Their city-states such as Tikal and Palenque bear witness to their cultural sophistication. The Aztecs, who arrived later, established a vast empire centered on Tenochtitlan, present-day Mexico City, and are renowned for their monumental architecture, religious rituals, and advanced agricultural system. The encounter between indigenous civilizations and Spanish conquistadors in the 16th century marked a turning point in Mexico's history. In 1519, Hernán Cortés arrived on the Mexican coast and, after a series of alliances and battles, managed to conquer the Aztec Empire in 1521. Spanish colonization brought with it a mix of cultures that radically transformed life in Mexico. During the colonial period, an encomienda system was established that exploited the indigenous population, and new religions and customs were imposed. The Spanish influence is evident in the architecture, language, and traditions that still endure in modern Mexico. At the beginning of the 19th century, the desire for independence began to emerge among Mexicans. In 1810, Miguel Hidalgo gave the famous Grito de Dolores, marking the beginning of the War of Independence that culminated in 1821. This process not only freed Mexico from Spanish rule, but also laid the foundations for the construction of a national identity. In the 20th century, Mexico faced new challenges with the Mexican Revolution, 1910 to 1920, an armed conflict that sought to overthrow the dictatorial regime of Porfirio Diaz. The revolution brought about important social and political changes, as well as a new awareness of agrarian and labor rights. Spanish is the official language of Mexico, but the country is also home to a rich linguistic diversity with more than 60 recognized indigenous languages. Languages such as Nahuatl, Mayan, and Mixtec are spoken by communities throughout the country, thus preserving its cultural heritage. Mexican literature has produced great authors such as Octavio Paz, Juan Rulfo, and Laura Esquivel. Gabriel Garcia Marquez's work, 100 Years of Solitude, although Colombian, has had a significant impact on Mexican literature and has influenced many writers in the country. Mexican music is a vibrant celebration that reflects the country's cultural diversity. From mariachi to norteño music and Afro-Mexican rhythms, each region has its own distinctive musical style. Mariachi, with its traditional costumes and soulful melodies, is perhaps one of the most recognizable symbols of Mexican culture. Folk dances are an integral part of celebrations in Mexico, vibrant and full of meaning. Each state has its own dances that reflect local stories, legends, and cultural traditions. These artistic expressions are passed down from generation to generation, keeping the roots of Mexican identity alive. During festivals such as the Day of the Dead and national holidays, these dances come to life in colorful costumes and lively choreography, filling the plazas and streets with joy. The contagious rhythms invite everyone to participate, creating a sense of community and belonging that unites people around their cultural heritage. Mexican cuisine is known worldwide for its richness and diversity. Dishes such as tacos, enchiladas, enchiladas, mole, and tamales are just a few examples of the country's varied gastronomy. UNESCO has recognized traditional Mexican cuisine as intangible cultural heritage of humanity. Each region has its culinary specialties. For example, in Oaxaca, mole negro stands out, while in Yucatan you can find the famous cochinita pibil and panuchos. The use of fresh ingredients such as corn, chili peppers, and beans is fundamental in Mexican cuisine. Festivities in Mexico are an explosion of color and joy. The Day of the Dead, celebrated on November 1st and 2nd, is a unique tradition that honors the deceased with offerings decorated with flowers, skulls, and food. This celebration reflects the Mexican view of death as a natural part of life. Other important festivities include Independence Day, September 16th, where parades and fireworks are held, and the posadas during the Christmas season, which recreate Mary and Joseph's journey looking for an inn before the birth of Jesus. And here we are again. In this part of the video, we're going to delve into how life in Mexico is steeped in passion and how sexuality becomes a true celebration. We'll look at examples of festivals, traditions, and artistic expressions that reflect this vibrant culture. From the famous Day of the Dead to the colorful Pride festivities, every event is an opportunity to celebrate love and diversity. Stay with us, because what you'll discover below will make you feel the energy and joy that characterizes this beautiful country. Like, subscribe, and share. Let's keep going. Mexico is one of the most biodiverse countries in the world, home to 10 to 12% of all known species. From tropical rainforests to arid deserts, the ecological variety is impressive. Mexico has 35 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, including the Mayan ruins of Chichen Itza, the historic center of Mexico City, and the cave paintings of Baja California. Chocolate has its roots in Mesoamerica. The ancient Mayans considered it a sacred food and used it in religious ceremonies. Tequila is common in Mexico. This famous alcoholic drink is produced exclusively in certain regions of Mexico. Tequila is made from the blue agave and is considered a national symbol. Mexico has more than 130 magical towns, designations given to localities that offer a unique cultural experience and preserve historical traditions. In Mexico, sexuality is seen as a celebration full of cultural nuances. From ancient civilizations to the present day, love and desire have been recurring themes in the country's art, music, and literature. Holidays such as Valentine's Day, February 14th, are clear examples where passion manifests itself in various ways. Couples exchange gifts and express their affection publicly. However, despite this cultural celebration of sexuality, there are also significant challenges related to sexual rights. The fight for LGBTQ+ equality has gained ground in recent years, with pride marches attracting thousands of people in cities such as Mexico City. Despite the progress made in terms of gender equality in Mexico, significant challenges remain. Women continue to face domestic violence and alarming femicides. The Ni Una Menos movement has gained strength to demand justice and make these serious problems visible. We hope you enjoyed the stories and traditions we shared today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so they can also learn about this vibrant reality. We'd love to know what part surprised you the most, so leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring content about cultures from around the world. Thanks for joining us, and see you next time.